Good morning. It's Sunday morning, 30 minutes late from when we agreed we would come on, and I missed my alarm. So there you go, which I think you guys heard it again a little bit ago.
Mhm.
I don't know why it went on again, but either way, good morning. Strahd Sunday, November 17th, 2024. Week and a half out from Turkey Day. Everybody sits down, eats, gets fat, and argues over politics and religion and stuff. So there we go. Who would like, oh wait, let me do introductions first. So everybody, we got a new player. He's gonna try us out, see if we're worthy of his expertise and time and his graciousness and wisdom. Emma, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Doc again. How are you? Good morning. In this game, I put Emma, the cleric, uh, newly, I'm a werewolf from London.
Nobody knows what you are yet, right?
No, what?
Nothing. Go on. Keep going.
And, what else?
Can you all hear her?
It's a.
Barely.
Barely, that's
It's
what I
a
thought.
whole, it's a whole thing. I don't know where to start, but I'm a cleric and, we're in Barovia. That's it,
We're in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, we are. We are in Pennsylvania.
Lovely.
Yes, which is basically Barovia dropped into the middle and the part in the Eastern Europe, near Romania. Anyway, Steve.
Hi, I am the professor. I am a one level an artificer, but I'm mostly a bard. Um and yeah.
Why don't you talk about your playing experience and whatever you want to add? Where you from?
Oh, I love long walks on the beach. Um Favorite color
Candlelight dinners.
orange. Huh?
No, we're not doing.
Candlelight dinners.
It's not a Match.com thing.
Oh, no.
It's not-
I really like that bear's eyes though. I don't know. Uh uh
That's okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you were going for.
All right. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean, been playing with Sam for what? Almost 10 years off and on now. Um, enjoy the games. Playing Shaw, a 14 now, 14-year-old uh female sorceress. Um, Currently inflicted with vampirism. Um, and I have adopted Emma as my surrogate mom and look out after her as she looks out after me. And look forward to playing with you.
Right. And Eric.
Hi. I'm playing a elf vampire rogue. Um, and I've been playing with Sam um since this campaign started, which was a year ago.
And Chuck.
Well, I'm Chuck. I'll be playing Murdoch. He's a fighter type, not heavily armored, but likes to grapple people. He's a street brawler style fighter. Me personally, I started playing D&D in 1986. I've been DMing since '88.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, only edition I'm not familiar with is third because I quit. Came back in time for fourth.
I'm sorry.
And played with Sam for 5, 6 years now, I think. Started at Immortals game store and has migrated into this. The picture you see on the screen there is from another game that I play in. That's the sergeant.
Yeah.
So we're not getting a grappling teddy bear as our new
No,
companion.
you're not getting bear hugged.
That would be cute.
Yeah, but no. And besides, you don't want to meet that bear.
No.
You don't want to meet that.
If you meet that bear, we are in serious, serious trouble.
Mhm. The bear is an indication of panic has set in and rounds are going downfield or downrange, excuse me. So, who would like to do the recap?
So, oh, Mr. Professor, Mr. Bossman.
Yes, I will. Not to step on any toes, but
Okay.
pretty much we went to the werewolf cave to find answers for Emma because she has willingly turned herself into a werewolf. And yeah. Oh, Cuddles.
Are we starting already? Are we already starting?
What?
I'm just wondering.
Sorry, what?
No, I just thought we were starting some stuff.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Not starting anything. I said Cuddles because he held up a bear.
Okay, I heard the wrong thing.
Oh, no.
Continue.
I don't know. Anyways, and yeah, we were having a spa day, this and that. My old character, Bob Dor, it was a orc fighter, barbarian, but yeah, he was handing out like extra items he didn't need, this and that. Um, he had a curse with fairy fire, and yeah, so we're having like a relaxing time, and yeah, we were meant to ask the werewolves for help, but something hairs were crossed. I don't know, and we forgot to ask. But we're on a mission right now. What mansion were we at? Like, or going
We
to?
were at a vineyard.
Yeah, the vineyard. I forget why we were there, why we're doing this mission.
We need to we
We need a
needed their help
druid.
to find the druids in order to
Yeah,
get a storm caller.
for this ritual that Bob Dorn messed up because he killed the druid that was turned into a goat or shapeshift into a goat.
Goat was trying to climb up that hill.
Yeah, he looked at me funny. And Bob Dorr uh pretty much metagame I switched characters because I felt like this group needed better direction. um so yeah, Bob Dorr turned into the professor. And
And now all our problems are now his problems.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah. If I missed anything, I think I did the cliff notes. If anyone wants to fill in the blanks, floor is yours.
I mean, that pretty much summed it up. It was a entire episode of Let's Meet the Professor.
Yeah, kind of, sort
yeah.
of.
So now we're in the woods, heading towards trying to head towards the druid encampment. Um, and hopefully we don't kill one this time.
I thought you guys were talking to him already.
No, we didn't talk to them
Nope.
yet. I don't think.
No, we talked to the people in the vineyard.
Oh, that's right. And they were like, "Did you bring me back my stone?" They're like,
We
"No,
didn't bring back the stone.
no." One of those quests that still has the exclamation point hanging over their heads.
Yeah.
Excuse me. while you guys are coming out of the vineyard, heading to the east, the woods, a figure comes out of these little forms right here, looking like, what does Murdoch look like?
Dark hair, kind of a pointy beard that he wears, mustache, wearing studded leather, uh, carrying, he's got a couple of weapons on him. He has you look at him, he looks very arrogant. He's
Yeah.
knows what he's doing. But he gives off that kind of vibe like he might be a little, too arrogant for himself,
And his
But
sorry, go ahead, sir. Sorry.
it'll be interesting to see where he goes with that.
Looking, Murdoch looking towards the party. What does he see when he sees Emma?
He sees Emma, just an average woman, blonde, kind of what she's got going on here in the picture.
Mhm.
A dress on.
What color dress?
It's yellow. It is yellow, specially made by a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably standing by a 13-year-old old girl.
14.
14. She's 14 now. Birthday pass.
Well, he did say that at the beginning of his intro.
So, and that's it.
And then,
Pretty average.
so yeah, standing near Emma is a medium height female, probably looking at you. I don't know. Well, what do you think, Shaw? What does Shaw look like, and how's he looking at, or how is she looking at the new person coming out of the woods here in the south?
Well, Shaw's a 14-year-old petite type girl, wearing a yellow dress, has a red cape on, has a staff that has snake descriptions on it. You could just by watching, you could see that her and Emma are close. They have they have a bonding relationship, and that nobody wants to mess with Emma for fear of Shaw.
So Shaw
And her
looks
stick.
over Emma.
What's that?
Shaw looks protective over Emma.
Yes, and vice versa.
Well,
Okay.
coming up next to and behind Shaw, you see a large dog looking at you, and you swear you could have heard it say "ruh-roh," as it steps forward. His head.
All right, Raggy.
Yeah. His dog looks like he's had a better life at another time.
He's a German Shepherd, right?
Yeah, he's a German Shepherd.
A little gray around the beard.
Yeah, he's a little gray around
A little
the
gray around the.
a little gray around the beard. Eyes looking a little droopy.
No, like all of this, huh?
Yeah, he's seen a lot. He's seen a lot. His hips are starting to get there. And then another individual comes up and Theo.
Oh, me?
Yeah, there's only one Theo in the group.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
It's fine.
Uh, redheaded elf, around the same size as probably the professor. Um, looking down and away. Um, hasn't noticed you yet. Absorbing his own thoughts.
Okay. And Professor, what do you look like?
I'm a half elf with really like nice clothing, kind of like that. With a it kind of looks like a lute, but like a little smaller. Um, on his back with like with a bow and arrow, a rapier on his waist, He has a really puzzled look on his face when he looks at you.
And last but not least, another individual comes up. Hands look really weird. There's 8 fingers on each. And where they're supposed to be, the opposite digits are actually equiposed on the hand. And the ends of the fingers are pointy. One of the hands is wrapped around the handle of a sword as he looks on you, and he steps forward and introduces himself as Roz.
The other thing you notice is his gigantic third eye in the middle of his forehead.
Which he keeps closed under a hood. It's unnerving to other people.
He's our paladin.
Well, I was going with what is it? Describe, don't tell with this guy. That's what I was doing.
Oh, well.
That's okay. You guys.
That's all right.
All right. Yeah, standing there with a large greatsword and
Imagine one eye.
a blade or the handle of a blade on his hilt that he has. Excuse me. He has his hand on the hilt of a weapon. It's sitting on his hip inside his scabbard. Excuse me. All right, go ahead. So he introduced himself.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Roz introduced himself to me.
Oh.
Says, "Hi, I'm Roz." Roz and
Nice to
Cleric.
meet you.
Now, I have to ask
Very
you, what is your name, sir?
Murdoch.
My name's Murdoch.
Nice to meet you. Now, we have to ask, are you a vampire, a werewolf, a zombie? Are you a witch, a hag in disguise? Because, we've had a lot of that going on.
No.
Are you
And
lost?
he looks at you kind of inquisitively. I like, is that a issue around here?
Give it time.
So he steps back and looks to the rest of the crew.
What are you doing here in the forest? It's dangerous out here.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I just ended up here.
Just ended up there? Oh geez. Sounds
I went through this. I was working at the docks. It got really foggy. We cut off to work and went to go to the bar, and next thing I know, I'm walking out of the trees here.
oh dear.
And who's the leader where you're from?
My supervisor?
No, I
Oh,
mean
so
like the president, queen, king.
I sent you.
well, I'm not sure who the current Lord of Waterdeep is.
Well, I just sent you a message, Mark.
Did you? Okay. Where's that at?
This
Sam?
one.
Oh, Discord. Okay. Let me get there. Ah, okay. Um, he's he's from England. I mean, he looks very English.
It wouldn't be London, I'll tell you that right now.
No, it's one of the coastal cities that I can't think of one right off the top of my head.
Is it Halifax on the coast? Not Edinburgh. Edinburgh's Scotland.
Liverpool is.
There you go, Liverpool.
There we go. Liverpool's fine.
Uh, Queen Victoria?
Yeah, it would have been Queen Victoria about there.
All right. Just wanted to know because our little one is uh over 300 years old.
Aha.
Why you got to tell him my age?
314 to be exact.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finding
Just
out that I don't know anything about this area, so
just wanted to know
If she's
if you're from our
314, she
future or
doesn't look a
past.
day over 280.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Oh, I mean, if you don't know where you are, I don't. If you want to tag along, you're welcome to hang with us. But we're if you don't mind a little drama.
A
Oh,
little.
I'm full of drama, so that's nothing new there.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna walk over and say, "Hi, I'm Emma."
So
Well, hello.
I'm gonna pull us out of the game for a second, and just because Chuck is very humble. He's actually an Adventure League GM up at Immortals Inc. He's very good at his craft. He's a good GM. He knows the rules really well. And he's a very good player. So just throwing that out there as an accolade.
Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well,
I
More
try.
people to learn from.
Hopefully.
maybe one day we'll get up to your level, but unfortunately, you're
It
with us now.
don't even think about it like that. It's not getting to somebody's level. The whole key of it is are you having fun with your character? That's all that matters. Don't worry about trying to play to somebody else's level. That's when things start getting difficult.
So maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you're fine, Sam. That's
You're
okay.
intimidating us.
Oh, I just wanted to give him an accolade, but yeah, that backfired on me. So you guys are here.
Well, it's impressive. I'm just saying that we're not that.
I'm just saying as well. So I guess we're on the same page. So we're out here in the woods. You guys are introductions are made. Murdoch is lost. He's not home now. Murdoch, when you speak to these individuals, you can hear the London accent in Emma and Theo's voices. Shaw's accent is English, but it's real strange, and you pick that up. The professor's accent is more of a Middle Eastern, Far Eastern, Europe style accent, and Roz, was Roz from London? Yes. Yeah. So Roz also has a more of a Northern London accent, excuse me, because even there in London, some of the accents are different. So, so you feel some familiar, excuse me, some familiarity, even if we're not in Kansas right now, or in this case, England. I think Kansas is the size of England.
Yeah. Kansas went bye-bye.
Yeah. All right. So what's the next step, folks?
That's a good question, Mr. Bossman. What is our next step?
Mr. Bossman. that sounds condescending, but I'm gonna let that slide. What's it called? I give them the rundown of what we're doing, where we're going.
Emma stepped away, just so you guys know. So you guys are aware that she stepped out of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah. And pretty much Murdoch, if you want to tag along, by all means, more the merrier.
Well, I don't think I want to stand out here by myself all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll follow along for a minute.
Alrighty.
See where this leads me.
Yeah. All right. So we go
to the Svalage Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so heading into the Svalage Woods, who's leading the way? What's the order?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, so Professor first.
Mm-hmm.
Second would probably be. Don't say it too fast, guys.
I know me and Emma are in the middle.
I will pull up the rear.
Okay.
I'll be second.
Shaw will be not Shaw. Roz will be behind you. Oh, by the way, Murdoch, just so you know, sometimes
Yes.
they'll be talking about Shaw when I actually mean Roz, and vice versa. So that happens a lot.
Okay.
I mean a lot.
He mix up his characters.
I don't know what it is. Two completely different characters.
They look the same,
Now,
right.
what's your perception? Passive, Mr. Murdoch?
Passive
Passive
14.
perception
Oh,
is
Murdoch.
15.
15. Okay, so when as they pass by you, and you see again, you see the hands. Two of them look a little gaunt, skin's a little pale. Emma's has a musk odor comes off of her if she walks, past you as well. So just throwing that out there. Who am I missing here? Uh, oh, Emma.
If you look closely, Shaw has two teeth that a little longer than and pointier than the rest.
Yeah, the canines are pronounced. She hasn't learned how to.
Well, I don't know if I've looked that hard at everybody yet. So
There you go.
I like this guy.
Roz Murdoch is in the back. Shaw and Emma. Oh yeah, Butch. Gotta get Butch in here.
I'm gonna
Butch.
ask.
He's
what
a good
you
dog.
had when you were back in your own time.
They didn't hear you.
What did you do, like as your profession, when you or what?
He worked on the docks.
what
He's
you-
a dock guy.
doc, don't you say?
originally I was a sailor, but got removed. So I ended up working on the docks in Liverpool. My shipmates abandoned me.
Oh, they abandoned you?
Yeah,
What you do?
that I'm still trying to figure out.
Oh,
Oh,
But like I said, he comes across very arrogant, so you kind of could figure out why they abandoned him.
okay.
He got humbled.
Well,
Hopefully. All right, so coming to the edge of the woods, where are you going? Up, north, south, east, west? Which way are you going?
I guess up.
You go north?
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to like circle the perimeter of that winery.
So each of these dots, I think, are a quarter mile. It's a lot of area in there. Square feet. Let's see what's going on in here. Ta-da. Okay. Doing any tracking or just walking through?
Do I notice like anything? Like
Come across a couple game trails.
guidance for if we're searching for food or something, then whomever's searching, I'll guidance them.
All right, you guys hear that?
yeah.
Not really.
Just giving guidance to whomever's tracking.
Okay. Are you good at tracking, Mr. Murdoch?
No. Oh, Murdoch.
I mean, I could give it a crack.
Right.
I am trained in survival, so
Oh, would you
I
like
could
to
probably
do that?
track fairly well.
I mean, you want to come up to the front then? You got Theo and the professor up front.
Yeah, I'll come up front.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Kind of a,
What was
So
that?
oh, I rolled a 26.
Oh, okay. All right, well, there you go. So as Murdoch comes up, you looked at him, look to the ground. On the ground. In trail. Find solo tracks. Good tracks. New day though. Yeah. Vivid northeast. Okay. There you go, folks.
All right, let's Mr. Bossman, lead the way.
All right, so I guess I keep going around the perimeter, like
Oh.
towards like north. Are you gonna say something, Theo?
Nope.
You're not
Okay.
gonna go northeast, you're gonna go north?
Yeah, like you see that opening? Like we're trying to like look for the the druids
So you're
The
around
dotted
the
line is going.
no, like see the like opening of the vineyard.
yeah,
I
right
was like going to go like around counterclockwise,
this way? Or okay,
like
counterclockwise is this way.
around the vineyard.
Oh, you're gonna go this way.
Yeah, that
Oh,
that
I
way.
thought you guys had come in here. My bad. All right, so you're going north, but the tracks lead northeast.
Mm,
So you'd rather go north, correct?
yeah.
Okay, all right. You guys head north for several minutes. And you come to the Raven River.
Mm. Anyone want a drink?
Fill the canteen.
You guys fill your
Fill
canteens?
your water,
Okay.
water skins.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
definitely
even
fill up water.
What was that, Theo?
nothing.
No, what did you say?
Will that even do anything for Shawl and I?
What, sorry, say again?
Would drinking water do anything for Shawl and
I
I?
don't know. What do you want it to do for you two?
Hydration.
Well, I think drinking water is still important. It's even though blood would be more nourishment, water still hydrates.
Well, they do. If they're as part of vampires, you have to keep up the illusion that you're still human. That's part of the difficulty. So
Within
unless you're not trying to hide it anymore.
within the group, they're not really trying to.
No illusion needed.
There's nothing.
There's nothing to hide amongst us anymore.
Okay, that's understood.
Which I'm sure seeing this, these tells may or may not affect you. I don't know. Maybe
Oh, it's definitely affecting him. He's kind of weirded out. You know, you gotta remember. I mean, he just kind of blipped in here. He's not familiar with the area. You guys are talking about vampires and zombies and stuff like that, and he doesn't know anything about all of that.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
You were trying to-
So
I've lived in here too.
nobody took the time to sit you down and say, you know what, we need to go over a few things. Let's just explain where you are so there's no surprises.
Yeah.
It's more like, nah, come on, you'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No one explained
Yeah.
it to me. I've lived in here.
I mean, he looks at you like you're a bunch of, he's
Hey,
like,
you,
well, they're a bunch of weirdos, but I'm used to that.
Mr. Professor, you did say that you were watching us from the different timelines,
Oh yeah.
so you should know.
Oh yeah. That's true. I did say that.
You can hold
If
you to that.
I-
Just
if
be
I-
aware.
If I see Murdoch being at any of us or well, I guess the vampires in our group.
You're going really low. Even
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
If I see Murdoch looking at either Shaw or Theo in a sideways kind of eye, you know what? Even if I don't see that, I'm like, by the way, you're in Transylvania, and there's some. We have a vampire problem. We have a vampire problem, just so you know that, a little bit of what's kind of going on here.
And for Murdoch, to hear that, okay, he's heard of Transylvania, he's heard stories, but he's never, thought it was a real place or anything. Like, he thought they were just stories.
Well, sir.
Because he was a sailor, he'd been all around the globe. At least, for the trading routes. from England. So I mean, yeah, he's heard the stories, but he's not that familiar with Transylvania or where it's at or anything like that. It's almost like a fictional place to him.
Well, they're not tales. This is where we are. This is reality now. And there's some scary stuff here in these forests. Well, and the towns, and the cities, and the sidewalks, just everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So across the river, you can see a little lady filling her bucket up. Waves at you guys.
Way back.
It's a little lady.
Little old lady.
Okay, Joel, let's go this way. We're going this way.
Shaw's going to keep a very close eye on her.
She's a big, an unnaturally big smile. And she walks back into the forest, heads north. And so you guys are here at the river, you're filling your skins, basically filling Murdoch in as to the reality, the new reality stepped into. What'd you roll?
Professor, what's it called? Eavesdrops.
I'm just trying to see if I think that's which. Another one.
Okay. Is that Professor?
Oh, I eavesdrop on their conversation, like filling in Murdoch.
Do you add anything?
I don't know anything.
Mr. Murdoch, there are 3 words that you'll learn to know and love. FTP. Fuck this place.
Emma's famous saying.
Yeah, we've been through it.
So where to, guys? You guys are here at the river.
Did you want to go west and then south?
I mean, the checks are going east.
Tracks for.
Booted feet.
Oh, yeah. I know that's what you were tracking. You should have spoke up.
We did.
Let's go east.
All right. So you have
Well, if we're tracking somebody, what are we looking for?
We are looking for druids.
Druids.
Hopefully druids that are not from the goat or raven variety.
That specialize in storms.
Okay.
Tight order to fill.
Well, he knows what druids are.
heading east. You following the river?
Yeah.
All right, following the river, come to a bridge. Of course, that's north. You see Lake Baratok there to the northeast. Kresk, is to the west there because there's a sign and you guys have been that way because up here is the den that you guys were at previously with a day ago.
Do we see the same booted tracks or
No,
are they, is it too muddled because it's a road?
you don't see the tracks. You do see the cart horse tracks on the trail on the road there.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm at exhaustion 5, by the way.
You're at exhaustion 5.
Mm-hmm. What did I say I was gonna do? I think I wrote it in Discord. Do spell. Hear myself or something.
I can barely hear you, son.
I think I said I was gonna cast something on myself to take down one of the exhaustions. I wrote it.
Should we take a rest to get your exhaustion lower and the rest of us try to find more tracks to follow?
Man, I'm down with that. everyone else's unanimous decision.
Yeah, Emma's a little, really, really tired, man. We need to let her recover.
Okay. So what are you gonna cast?
I think it was like restore.
If I remember right, to remove exhaustion's greater resto, but removes one level.
Yeah, that was the greater restoration.
How many times you casted it?
Is that a level 5?
Level 5 spell.
I only had one of those slots.
You can reduce.
2 of those slots.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast it twice.
You can cast it twice. You go down to level 3, and then you can sleep 8 hours. And get bring it to a 2.
Okay.
All right. So you
I
guys.
mean, I can cast sleep if you want. If you're having trouble.
I'm down to 2 now.
All right. So you guys are gonna spend the night here in the woods, off the bridge.
On the bridge, pretty much
On
around the bridge.
On the bridge. What about the rest of the party? What are they doing?
Charles looking after Emma.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty well rested up, so I could stay and watch.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Theo?
Can we move just slightly away from the water?
I'm good with that. Just being away from the water, tiny bit instead of on a bridge.
Like right where it splits.
Sure, that could work. That
Yeah.
last time I was near that lake, ugh,
What happened?
a mermaid tried to suck out my soul.
Oh, it's hot.
Sam, if you get a chance, check Zoom chat.
Okay.
It really wasn't, Mr. Bossman.
Man.
It really wasn't.
I responded.
Only. All right. So, rest.
Okay.
What time of the day is it?
My D12.
Murdoch looks at the sky. I can't tell.
Yeah. Overcast. Perpetually. Here it is.
Oh, I'm gonna click long rest. Does that cause him?
But you don't get the hit points back. It's actually, by the time you guys are settled and doing what you're doing, it's actually 11 p.m.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Um,
A little early. A night owl.
do you want to go hunting, Shaw?
We can do that.
Jump at that opportunity.
Survival, y'all.
Stand guard here at camp.
Okay.
Same.
Whoever's out or whoever's going out. Oh.
All right. D12. Theo,
17?
a D12 and a D8.
Okay.
A 17 for survival. That's fine. You find something.
Yeah. 2 on the D12 and 1 on the D8.
So 3.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are through the wood. You hear some rustling up ahead. Something's pulling, or like very, very active. Whatever it is, it's rustling a lot, real active. You come past the trees. You can see on the game trail is a hunting trap, and in the trap is a large wolf sitting there trying to pull its way out of it.
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You see your guys' magic items.
Oh, thank God.
What kind of trap? is it stuck in?
It's a hunting trap.
Aw.
A
Like
big bear trap.
big bear trap.
I want to go up to the wolf and try to.
Oh, so you went with him?
Oh, I thought we were done with the long rest.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's right. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm stupid. Never mind.
You're not
You're sleeping.
Did-
Well, sorry, Mr. Wolf, but it's lunchtime.
Okay, so oh, I forgot to mention that Shaw has a vulture on his shoulder perpetually. I forgot to mention that. But either way,
No, not
Roz.
Shaw.
not Shaw, Roz. See, I did it. I did it. Roz has a vulture on his shoulder perpetually. Now, I guess Theo, what is it that you said you want to do? You said
I,
you're
s-
sorry.
I said I'm sorry, but it's lunchtime.
Okay.
Shaw says, no, hold on. Not the wolf.
No?
No. No. And she casts Mage Hand and tries to pop the trap.
It's
Open
too strong. Needs more than 10 pounds of pressure. I'm sure between the two of you, you can open it. Yeah.
Um,
If I get close to that thing, I'm liable to bite it. What do you think, Shoal?
we, I think we should set the wolf free.
All right. Um, get
Shaw's
close.
going to approach quietly, just not sneakily, quiet, talk to it in easy tones, saying just going to set you free.
Right, animal handling, and as you do approach, you can that coppery smell hits your nostrils and just explodes in your brain.
Animal handling is +1, so that's a 14.
14. Okay, so the wolf, it's not aggressive, but it's afraid and it's kind of pulling away from you guys a little bit. Theo, you go forward.
Yeah, we'll go on forward and get on the opposite side so we can pry it open together.
Yep, and that smell hit both of you pretty hard. You guys see all the blood on the ground and coming out of its leg.
I'm going to let's see, cash cure wounds on the creature.
Both of you can't save.
So,
Nope.
20.
Sorry, Shoal. Natural one.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so Shaw doing okay. You're trying to heal it, and then all of a sudden, Theo, what do you do?
I say sorry, Shoal, and pounce on it.
Theo. Why would you do that?
Travis.
We agreed to set it free.
I told you, I'm sorry. It's,
In between slurps.
I'm sorry. I can't control myself.
that was a druid.
it wasn't a druid. I casted detect magic.
Yeah.
Does detect magic detect polymorphed individuals? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe.
It should because it would be what, a transmutation spell?
I don't know. You're the expert. You tell me.
Uh, Shaw's going to
Yep.
continue petting the wolf and
Can I like quench my thirst before it dies?
I mean, it's possible. You can roll again to see.
Oh boy. Okay. Psst, 10.
What do you think?
I want to, but I don't know if the dice will allow it. So what happened?
What do you what do you tell me? What do you think happens?
It's a 10. That's a middle. I don't know.
It's
So while he's doing that, Shaw reaches down and tries to pop the trap.
okay. So it is a role playing game. So you go ahead and roll it. Tell me what happens.
Talking to
I
me?
I try to stop myself from killing the wolf.
Okay. And then what happens? Do you finish it off or do you stop?
I don't know. I rolled a 10.
I'm confused, man.
Embrace the dark side.
Oh,
Stop.
okay.
Steel, stop, 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 stop.
I stop.
Okay. So Shaw pulls you off.
Yes. And then I cast Cure Wounds a second time on the wolf.
Oh, the wolf's like, nope, pulling away hard. I mean, you could try. I'm not telling you can't. The wolf's like, what the heck just happened? I just got bit by a human, I think.
I'm trying,
In this case.
again, talking in low tones, trying to comfort the animal. And I try to do Cure Wounds.
Okay. So you're able to cure. You see its legs starts to heal around the trap. The bite, however, is still kind of, yeah.
Okay, that's when I reach down and try and spread the trap
Okay.
to let it loose.
Theo, what do you do at this point?
I am backing far away from the wolf.
Okay. Shaw athletics to pop the trap.
Athletics. So that is a 12.
Okay. You're able to get it open just a little bit, but it's still too tight. You may need some help or something else.
I'll stick my with my staff in there and help pry it open.
All right. So roll to advantage. So you're using the adamantine math staff. Kind of basically a crowbar at this point.
Yeah. Roll an advantage and you roll 2 ones. What does that mean?
Means
Wow.
that you probably hurt the wolf, and the wolf's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr. I got bit. My leg's broken. You hurt me again."
Means you are extremely unlucky.
Theo, get over here and help me try to open this.
Oh, all right.
So
I try to help her.
Theo comes over. The wolf is snapping and growling.
I bare
Come
my
on,
fangs at
Theo.
it.
You what, sir?
I bare my fangs at it and keep going towards um the trap.
Okay. So, both of you, somebody roll out advantage to open it.
Okay, I got it.
Who's got the higher modifier?
For athletics, I'm a 0.
Theo.
I'm a -1.
So then it's
Wow.
I got a 19.
okay. So you're able to get it open. The wolf pulls its leg away, kind of hops around. He's kind of pushing himself away from the two of you. Blood's all over the place. Neck's off. Hey, Theo, don't forget to rinse and floss because that fur will get in there, mess with your teeth.
Yes, sir. Got everything in my pack.
Gonna sit there calmly and allow the wolf to gather its wits and leave.
You letting it go?
Yes.
Awesome. Theo, what are you doing?
Waiting with Shaw.
Okay. So it hops away. broken leg and all. And yeah, it's gone. Back at camp, what's going on over there? Well, Emma's sleeping, Professor and Roz and Murdoch.
I'm trying to strum my instruments softly.
Okay.
Trying to tune it.
Okay. And Murdoch. You there, Chuck? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So
Sorry, I'm
you're fine.
checking my laundry.
Oh, I see. I didn't know you had stepped away. So here at camp, professor's over there tuning his instrument,
Bandor.
and Roz is over there sharpening the swords with his spider hands.
Well, I'm wandering around. Like I said, I'm keeping watch for everything and see if I, see what I can see.
Okay,
I got my funny glasses on.
got you.
Glasses?
All right. Theo and Shaw, you didn't get to eat yet.
Nope, I tell Theo, no, we should just stick with the bigger prey, the deer and stuff like that.
I mean, it is a predator.
It is a predator and helps keep other animals in check.
I don't know how
And
much help that's going to be with a broken leg.
it could be a distant cousin of Emma now.
That is true. All right, let's see if we can find some prey animals.
All right. So go ahead and roll another survival check.
18.
Roll a d4.
2.
Oh. Find another heart.
Oh.
Found another what?
A heart. It's a deer.
Yes. Do you want to detect magic on this one, or?
I don't have detect magic. I can't do that.
Well, I'll try to detect magic again on it.
The only thing that glows is your magic items.
Okay. We good with this one, Joel?
Yeah, we can do this one.
All right. So after some running around, who wants to do the honors?
Okay, we're in the woods.
Correct. You guys are over here. Here's in here.
I already had my fill, Joel. Sorry.
Yep,
Again.
no, I get
So
it. Hold on just a second.
this one's yours.
Can we get within 50, 60 feet of it
Yeah.
without it hearing us?
I mean, you guys found it. It's there, kind of just lounging about. Got his head in a little brook, drinking some water.
Okay. Shaw's going to cast web.
Okay.
Try and trap it.
All right.
Web.
Cast web in the area.
Yep.
Startled, starts to buck and gets stuck and falls to the ground, and his legs are kicking.
Once Shaw realizes that it is entangled, she's going to go up to it and whisper something to it and then bite it in the neck.
Green light. Theo, what do you do?
I mean, I've filled up from the wolf, so I should be fine.
So you guys are standing here near this small little brook, rocky area near the shore here. I've now wept. Um, as Shawl is engrossed in that task, you hear some movement in the leaves to your back right.
Uh, I take out my crossbow and turn towards it.
You see several individuals standing there, some with staffs, some with large clubs, all wearing robes with ropes tied around their waist. So three of them.
I scoot next to Shawl. I think she's. Are you still eating, Shawl?
So I got enough, but enough to leave the deer still alive, but got what I needed.
I think we found the druids, or they found us rather,
Where? Where?
over there.
I look over and how many do I see?
Three. One has a long beard, big bushy eyebrows, hairs and cornrows. The other one has a top knot, long braid in the back. It's like down this way. The third one has little splotches on its face as it was painted across it, and that one's wearing has a large cudgel. Big strong arm dude has a piece of leather on the bicep here. They all three look at you and like shaking their hand at the two of you.
Shawl drops concentration on the web, allowing the deer to get up and leave.
Roll Constitution before you stop feeding.
Constitution savings throw.
Correct.
So that would be a 14.
So yeah, and then the deer is just standing there, and they kind of look at you, and they look at the deer, and as one of three of them release flame and just fry this thing, fry the deer.
The druid fried the deer?
All
Or
three.
the okay.
And they look at you and tilt their head as if to say, "Are you next?"
My next for what?
Um, please don't fry us. We need your help.
Their eyes narrow, and they speak.
I drop the crossbow.
They speak as one, and help for what?
Um, our land is under a curse, and we need a storm caller as part of a ritual in order to free our land from that curse.
And the three of them point south and say, "George."
George?
Saying George can help us?
They point south. Oh, more southeast than anything.
How far? How many days?
Up on Gakis.
Oh, are there any other storm callers?
You might find. And again, they're all three speaking at the same time. So it's like a chorus of voices. I mean, there may be one or two out there. What is it that you need exactly with this storm caller?
Um, so apparently part of the ritual, there needs to be a storm on a full moon at the top of Mount Gakis. The ritual is performed, and our land gets reverted from zombies.
Zombies. Who did that?
Aslan,
In their eyes. Oh,
us,
they on the name Aslan, they look at each other, their eyebrows go up, and when you say us, the three of them look at you and says, just drop their head down, and you can see at the edges of their eyes bits of flame.
no, no, we were supposed to stop the ritual that Aslan was trying to perform, and we failed. So yes, it was us. It was Aslan was the main perpetrator.
Well, not directly because of you, mainly because you failed.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not your fault.
It sort of is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
We just failed in our mission, and
Well, failure in and of itself is a lesson. Did you learn?
we learned that we needed to
No,
try harder.
Maybe it's harder isn't the problem. Yeah, what were you saying?
not really.
Well, you have to be open to learning to sometimes for the lesson to be imbued. That said, who are those people up in the camp?
Those are our friends.
Now, as far as you two, are we going to continue to corrupt the animals here?
Corrupt them?
Corrupt them.
Wasn't corrupting them. I was just feeding.
And the one with the dark cover walks over to the deer, it's now basically charred, picks up its head and says, "What do you think happens when you feed on these?" Drops his head down,
Same thing that happens to a person.
which is
They might become vampire deer.
corrupted. Walks back to the other three, or the other two.
So then we should kill them after we feed?
They call three, their head kind of nods or goes to the side. So do your friends need this storm collar as well?
We all do, yes.
Lead the way.
Um, okay. Let's go, Shaw.
Okay.
Right. So the three of them behind you, and they all move as one. Um Murdoch, Professor,
Yes.
and Roz, along with Emma sleeping, are there in the camp. Do you guys have a fire going?
I believe so.
Well, the fire crackles and Roz adds another log, looks at you guys after having finished with his weapons over at Murdoch's. So you were in Liverpool?
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's great that you didn't have to suffer what we suffered in London. That's for sure. Have they closed it off at all?
What happened in London?
Ah, people turned brain munchers.
Really?
Yeah.
Hadn't heard any of that.
Well, maybe the crown's keeping it secret. They tend to do that kind of stuff.
Well, that's just lovely.
And he looks over at the professor. Where are you from anyway?
Um, he's like trying to like remember one song, but he's like turns to Roz. He's like, I'm from another time.
We'll define another time.
Um, another time, as in uh earlier. Gives like a vague answer like that.
We have another time walker like Shaw.
Yeah.
And not to I miss Bob Dorr, so you turning into Bob Dorr now becoming a girly man is kind of funny in my head.
Of course.
Know that I miss Bob Dorr calling him Girly Man, but you are definitely. Or maybe that's what happened. I cursed you and you become the Girly Man.
Probably. Probably.
Looks like the vulture. You did that, didn't you? Vulture.
Bob Door's with his son now, so
Oh, well, that's a good
all
thing.
good. I took care of that problem. I'm
Now-
taking care of this problem.
Okay, so you told me when you're from. Where are you from? I think.
Oh, what's that town? Um, Valakai?
Oh, I see.
You heard of that?
Yes, yes. We've been.
Yeah.
It's an interesting place. We can't go back, but we've been there.
What happened?
I'll let the rest of them tell you about it.
It must have been interesting.
It was. And that's when you guys hear footsteps. You look over and you see Theo and Shaw along with 3 individuals behind them and locked in step. Again, one carrying a cudgel, the other a large staff, the other a big stick, which probably excites Shaw to see people carrying big sticks.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's their race?
They're all humans.
Oh, humans? Okay.
Yeah.
Shaw yells ahead saying we're coming in with some guests.
Oh, they befriended another animal, didn't they? Fun.
Um,
Oh, go ahead. Theo. Sorry.
we found the druids, or they found us.
Are they actually druids?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Well,
Professor stands up, introduces himself, bows. I'm the professor. Welcome aboard. Um, who might you be?
They look at the other two, waiting for Murdoch and Roz, and Emma's over there laid out.
Shaw walks over to Emma as we walk into camp and kneels down and gives her a shrug to wake her up and tells her we have guests.
Will this interrupt my?
It will. So you're at 3 right now. 3 exhaustion.
Cranky mom.
Hold on, I gotta put back my spells because I used 2 spells and I'm not gonna get a long rest and get them back.
You do have your okay, but you'll get it eventually.
So we have guests.
Yes.
I look.
Look up
do
at
I
Shaw
see
like.
them?
Go ahead.
Do I see
We
the
have guests.
Yeah, you see him. All 3 of them.
Kind of look a little squinty. I twitching a little bit.
It's
I was
twitching.
like, oh, great. Another 3 sisters? That's wonderful. How are they? Where'd you guys meet them?
In the woods.
Oh,
I was feeding on a deer and they came out of the woods.
So now, do you say sisters?
are they sisters?
So, as a group, all 3 of them lift their robes up, and you can see they look down at themselves. As their parts are hanging, and they put their schmucks back down.
That was unnecessary.
What?
She asked the question. We wanted to make sure. The 3 of them say again.
More than I need to see.
I didn't.
I asked for a name, not a dangly part, but hey,
Sisters. I described them as males in the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I mean, I know you were asleep, so that makes sense how you wouldn't know they were coming as camp as
Oh.
3 males.
all right. Well, 3 guests.
They're not odd at all.
No, they.
So they're waiting for introductions from the rest.
Uh,
Well,
this is Emma. Um, this is our dog Butch. Um, this is our new leader, Professor. Um, and this is a new friend, acquaintance, Mr. Murdoch.
The
Hoorahs.
And this is Roz.
Murdoch, do you see anything?
Nice to meet you.
And then Emma, you were saying something.
Emma, and I'll get up and walk over and
And they all three of them sniff towards your direction.
yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah,
I
and
still
then
extend my hand.
the one with the cudgel comes over and he pets Butch and looks into Butch's eyes. Yeah, you've been through a lot. And Butch, he puts his hand on top of Butch's head and then walks Butch back over to the three of them. And then they introduce themselves as Ten, Sven, and Friend.
And Sven and Friend. Which one of you is the friend?
Three of them look at each other.
There's three of them.
Yeah.
Want to be friends? Multiple?
No, that's just my name. The guy with the big stick says.
So you're all collectively one name?
No, I'm 10.
Uh-huh.
The other one says I'm Sven.
Yeah.
I'm Friend. That's the first time you've heard him speak individually.
Interesting. Very interesting. I like it.
All three say it. We hear you're in the searching for a storm caller.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we are.
And we know what you're needing one for.
I'm pretty sure we need it for a ritual. That would happen on the next full moon.
And they all three look back at Theo and says that matches. So you need a storm caller for a ritual to save your home, I think you said, Theo.
Yeah, London.
And they're ignoring you right now because they're addressing Theo.
Oh, okay.
They had talked to Theo previously.
Yes, good sirs. Um our home in London, I was transformed, and we have been trying to get it fixed.
And again, they look at Theo and tilt their head, but you're not alive. And you want to bring dead people back to life.
You know how you asked me if I learned anything,
Yes. They say
and I said no?
okay in unison.
This is the result of the no.
So all three of them go, so you fucked up.
Yes.
Did you get bit? Looking at Theo.
No. Well, yes, not, but the biting didn't change me into this.
So how did you change?
I talked to a stranger, and he had a canteen, and I asked what was in it, and I tried some of it.
And they looked at each other, looked back at you. So you don't do stranger danger where you're from.
I'm pretty sure a witch cast feeble mind when I was a child.
I see. And then they look at Sean. How did you become what you are?
After a long fight, there was some boxes in a room that I went to search to see if there was any valuables that we could utilize in our quests. And when I touched a box, I transformed.
Okay. So you're neither of you are bit. You're just one chose this. Well, both of you chose this because you touched the box. Okay. And then
Well, I didn't know the box would turn me into it, but yes, I touched the box.
I see. and they both, or excuse me, all three look over at Emma, and they say, "And you?"
What I willingly sought out help from a wizard. I don't know, maybe help isn't such a proper word, but I was bitten by a werewolf.
You
It
said
was-
willingly, though.
Yes,
Okay.
willingly. That was summoned by a wizard. And that's it. That's
Yeah.
where I am.
Right. So they all three look at Roz and then ask about his condition. And at this point, they have their arms crossed with their wooden instruments of druidic power cradled in their arms. Roz explains that it's the same place that Shaw touched the box. He touched the box, and then this proceeds to talk about how he was in Aislin's dungeon, got turned into a zombie because he said it. He said, "Sure, I'll go through that ritual." Come out, they're at the lake, looks over at Theo. You know, I had to help him with that mermaid that Theo mentioned to Murdoch. Murdoch, you know, and I wound up eating its hands. But anyway, then I touched the box. I'm back to this, but now I have, and he goes up to spider hands, and uh, the three of them looked at each other, and at the same time, while looking back at you, say, "This place, fuck these guys." Anyway, Murdoch
Yes.
is filling in some holes, if you can't tell. Yeah. So you need a storm color. We might be able to oblige since George.
You mentioned George. He was the original Stormcaller, and we were unaware that we needed a Stormcaller. And he was a goat,
Okay.
and one of our previous compatriots, uh, George isn't alive anymore.
Did he get hurt? Well, I mean, presumes that he got hurt. How did he die?
Uh, Axe through the noggin?
Looks at all of you. None of you have an axe, so it must have been some stranger.
It was. It was crazy.
Danger, danger.
Stranger danger.
All right. Where is it? What do you need for the ritual? How does it need to work? Do we just cast a storm? Why don't we just do it now and get it over with?
So we needed a finger of a hag, blood of an undead, and what was the third ingredient? There's a third ingredient. We needed it to be at the highest peak of the land, which was the top of Mount Gagus, on a full moon. There needed to be a storm, which was the wind caller.
We got 26 days, 25 for the next full moon, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's that. And then the third ingredient, werewolf blood.
Wasn't that the blood of the undead, or was that something
Oh,
else?
it's something different.
Okay. Then yes, werewolf blood,
Yeah, so
which
Roz over there points with a spidery finger at Emma. And they go, "Oh, now it makes sense why she's a werewolf, because you need her blood.
Check.
So you're gonna sacrifice her for this ritual." Understood.
no, we're gonna like pinprick her and have a drop of blood go onto the thing.
I mean, it's honorable for her to do that.
I mean, it's an option.
We are not killing Emma.
Oh, it's not killing, it's sacrifice.
Shawl jumps up. We are not sacrificing mom. Very sternly, she says this.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's just blood that we need, right? It's not like we need all of it.
I don't know.
And neither do we. And the person that does know is very, very stingy on information.
You said her? She? Yes?
Yeah, that's another
That's why the three
problem.
permits, we don't. Looks over at Emma.
I don't blame you. Fuck this place.
All right, and then they look at Murdoch. You're very quiet.
I'm new here.
Oh, you just arrived.
I just arrived. I was at work and a fog cloud rolled in and I wandered off to go to the bar and I walked out just in time to meet these guys.
So they turn around and cast a spell. They show you a map of the place. Do I have it yet? And explain to you that these borders are impassable. They talk about the Lord of the Land is up there. They don't mess with him. They leave him alone. Even his princesses, whatever they are. The village of Barovia, which Mount Baratok, there's a crazy guy up there. I want to avoid him. Tends to do weird things. Valakai,
Actually, bad if once you get to know him.
he's still weird. Um,
Oh, without a doubt.
and they talk about the werewolf's den. Down here,
Werewolves. This place is getting weirder by the minute.
yes, and down here in this part, it's a very sacred temple. It's supposed to be left undisturbed, and don't mess or touch anything in there. It can be pretty intense. Um, and the wizard of the wines over here, and then this part right here. Yeah, don't go there at all. Leave them ladies alone. They tend to, as far as the balance is concerned, it's okay. But them, just leave them alone. Don't mess with
I heard they were called hags.
them. We call them ladies. Sometimes we'll have tea with the three of them. They can great conversation, nasty disposition. So there's that. Right. So I guess we need to see you in about 25, 26 days.
Yes. Meet us on Mount Cacus.
We'll be there. We'll climb up the side.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Do you think you can introduce us to those hags?
We've met.
Oh, you met them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they have.
We haven't seen them in a while, and the three look at them as they say it again in unison. We should pop in and have a visit with the three. It's been a while.
So, think we could have a little meeting?
With the three,
Yeah,
we'll
there's
we'll,
three ladies.
we'll ask them about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they step back and ask the group anything else.
How are we
Uh,
getting in contact with you?
We'll meet you there.
No, in case we need to communicate. You have like a sending stone or
One of them steps forward and digs a hole, a small little hole with a stick, and pulls out an acorn and then squeezes it, and you can see his hand glow, and then holds it out. Just break the acorn.
break the acorn. Okay. And
Here.
then that will summon you guys, or
No, it'll call to us, but it's only one use, so be careful.
okay. Thank you.
Hand it over to whoever's going to take it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Nice.
you you're very knowledgeable about this place. Have you met um the grandma that lives down in the swamp.
Oh, her. Baba.
Yes.
That's a no-no. We don't talk to Baba. She's a mistress of her domain. We leave her alone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did you have some dealings with her?
We, the vineyard needs a stone that she has, that she took, um, and she wanted us to go kill, um, the cult of the Raven Queen, um, in order to get the stone back, and we declined. We said no once it came down to that. Um, we still need to get the stone.
Well, you could always bring her some ravens.
I'm sorry, Sam, could you repeat that?
Do you
Bring
need?
her some ravens.
Do you actually need the stone?
The ruby stone, yeah. The vineyard needs it.
Why does the
Um,
vineyard need the stone?
oh, something about it helps keep the land
Safe.
fertile.
So these ravens are basically collateral damage.
They're no, I mean, collateral damage means that there's something that was destroyed along the way. This is, she wants us to kill them.
That's collateral damage. They're collateral to your quest, I guess you would call it.
Can't crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelet.
Hey, so make an omelet.
Omelet making time.
And you don't have a problem with this.
What was that, Murdoch?
You don't hit, they don't have, the three druids don't have a problem with us cracking a few eggs, so to speak.
We don't want to worry about that dealings with everyone else. And besides, we're stewards of the land. We're not the land.
Okay.
And Shaw speaks up and asks them, and tells them, my mom is really, really tired, exhausted. Is there anything they could do to help her?
They look at you and you need rest, young lady?
I'm a little beat up. I'm a little tired.
Well, one walks over, one with the cudgel, and pulls out a little pouch and may I?
Aw,
Maybe. Um, you think so?
Drops the little fairy dust on your forehead and you fall asleep.
Like Tinkerbell? Okay,
She just drops.
Could have done that.
we need more of that.
And he
I could have done that.
he comes over and kind of carries her over to her bedroll and tucks her in and stands back up and walks back to with the other two. Puts his pouch away.
thank you very
Ow.
much. She's been through a lot.
She's not just out, she's out,
Ow.
snoring and all.
Koba.
Um, one, can I ask one last thing? You three wouldn't happen to know anyone that could cast True Resurrection, would you?
What is true resurrection? What is that?
We're, I don't want to be this.
What does true resurrection do? You must be a very powerful sage to have this type of knowledge.
No, we just found a box that does the exact same thing, only it works like 50% of the time.
Oh, the box had a little description of what it does. It says true resurrection with a little description. That's impressive.
It actually was. We were very fortunate enough that it actually told us what it did.
Box.
Excuse me?
Where was it that you found that box?
The temple that you told us not to touch anything in.
And looks over at Roz, looks over at Shaw. That's where you went.
That would be the one, yes.
Why don't you go back?
I mean, we have time.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Good one. All right. We do a potty break.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're back. We're in the middle of a conversation with these three individuals who are offering to help the party with their problem. What's next?
You have been very kind and generous with your help. Is there anything we can do to help you?
Go home.
They heard you in that.
Did you guys hear me?
No.
Nope.
Oh, they said go home.
Go home.
Yeah, we're trying.
Like right now, he wants to go home.
Say again?
Like right now, you want us to go home?
Eventually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a lot has changed since we've gotten here.
Yeah.
Kind of feel it on the wind. Is there anything else you need from us?
No, thank you. Thank you again.
Okay. So, um, they bid their adieus, and they walk into the forest, and the three of them each find a tree and walk into the tree, melding with it and then disappearing.
That is so cool.
Roz comes over to Shawl, says, right here under your chin.
Under my chin.
Might want to get that.
Wait, my wife. Thank you.
Welcome. So class, what's next?
I'm sleeping, so.
We found that. Did you want to get rid of your curse there, Theo?
I mean, yes, but I mean the stone's closer.
Guess we should put it to a vote.
Say again?
What should we put it to a vote? What we want to do? No,
Sure.
maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, because right now it's open to whatever until the full moon. Right?
You want to wait till Emma wakes up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So if nothing else is going on,
We're just talking right now.
the night will pass pretty much uneventfully from the rest of this. Yeah. The this world's semblance of morning comes, drab, gray. What do you guys do?
So it is
Uh,
morning.
Say again?
So it is morning.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Should we give Emma a few more hours?
Yeah, I am hungry.
What does Emma say?
that was the best rest I've ever had. You know what? That just I just felt 1 minute I was there, and the next minute done. Everything went fade to black. You know, we should get some of that powder
Welcome
stuff.
back,
That
Disney.
may help in the full moon. Put me to sleep. If that could put me to sleep for the night as a werewolf, man, you guys have no trouble.
You wouldn't that count as not letting you roam free and thus
I can run
giving
free.
you pent up berserker mode?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I said I can run free in my dreams.
I don't think running in your sleep counts, but okay.
Ever seen a dog dream and they're chasing, their legs move and they kind of twitch?
That would that would be adorable. I don't I mean we could ask Scannis if that could work.
Well, if I don't know. Figure it out.
Murdoch, you doing anything special?
I'm packing up camp. At least my stuff.
Okay.
You know,
Roz,
then it's like, okay, what's next?
what's next, y'all?
He-
I say breakfast. I am hungry.
All right. Oh, you know what? I need to retcon a little bit. Back to the previous night. Because they were petting Butch. They actually do ask for something. They ask if they can take Butch.
You can take
What? No, what? Butch is our friend.
He deserves a rest.
he do you I kind of promised his previous friend, the one that took care of him, that I would see him safely back to London, our home. Um, it, he does need a rest. He has been through so much, and he is such a good boy. Um, do you, if you take him, will it be permanently?
Well, depends on what you consider permanent. And looks at you and then looks at Shaw and says, y'all can get hungry.
Oh no, I have the paladin for that,
What's a paladin?
Mr. Greatsword.
Points to Roz.
Oh, looks at Roz. Will he get there in time though?
I will
Shaw
hold
looks
person on
at them and
myself.
Shaw looks at them and says, "You're gonna take care of Butch."
Of course. And by the way,
Pardon?
consider it a trade. We're gonna make sure he's safe.
Shaw's gonna walk up to Butch, kneel down, petting him, and ask him, "You want to go with him?"
Butch looks at you guys. And then sits down.
So, what is he thinking? What is that? What is that implying? He doesn't want to go anywhere?
And he just sits down. He sits down between Shaw and the druid. In between the two of them.
And when I ask my dog if they need to go outside, need to go outside, and he sits down just right in front of me, that means I'm not going out in that cold. I don't care how much I have to pee, I'm not going out in the cold. That's what my dog does.
You don't have a dog.
I used to.
Used to.
Sam just calls her out. You ain't got no dog. So Shaw gives Butch a hug.
Oh.
And with a tear coming down her eye, she tells him, "Go have a better life," and gets up and walks away.
I'm gonna go walk up to Butch,
And
give him a.
Butch say, "Don't bite me."
I'm not going to. I just thank you. I'm sorry that we put you through all of that. And yeah, hopefully you will have a much better time with these three than with us. And then give him a hug and step back to the group.
Roz gives him a hug. Bob Doerr's not here, so so dog gets up, walks behind the druids, and that's when they walk away. And then with his hand on which is back of his neck, goes into the tree, and then they disappear. So we're back to the morning. Emma gets up and oh my god! By the way, she walked out. She went to go take her dog outside.
That she doesn't have.
Murdoch,
See,
you have any questions for them?
like I said, what's next?
What are y'all doing?
This is about a ragtag bunch of misfits as I've ever seen.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm just wondering what kind of stuff you're going to get me into.
a lot.
I, we need to get that stone from Baba. It's closest. We can go to the temple since that's closer to Gakkus, and we'll have plenty of time to wait. Um, that's that's my thought.
Okay. Shaw's depressed, losing Butch. Knows, even though she knows he's probably going to a better place, but still depressed. So she's agreeable to anything right now.
So wrap up. Thing. Murdoch, what did you say you were doing? Murdoch, you there?
Yeah.
What did you say you were doing?
Well, like I said, we were packing up camp, getting ready to move out.
They're talking about going after the stone.
If that's where we're headed, that's where we're going. Because
Did they tell you yet what the stone is for? I think they did, if I remember correctly. Where's that one?
well, they said something about the vineyard needs it. So,
Yep.
and I don't know anything about the vineyard, so I'm pretty much along for the ride right now.
Okay. So moving forward, we're going to get the stone from the old lady, right?
Yep,
Roz makes a
this
comment.
is
All likes to beat up old ladies, even when they cross the road.
Only ones that steal children.
Honorable. What was someone going to say? I just heard someone's voice.
Which druid wanted to take all of them?
What?
Did we? Right.
this is probably not going to end well, but let's get to it.
So you're approaching a cluster. Hold on.
Did we give which up? We're good. Which is
Hey, Miss Emma's asking about Butch. Do you want to fill her in?
did we say goodbye to Butch? Hugs and kisses and stuff.
Yes.
We send him to a farm up north.
Okay.
He's in a much better place.
Okay.
Gonna go make little butches.
Oh yeah, you guys are here. So you could either
Doesn't have to worry about being chomped on by a vampire or torn apart by a werewolf or fireballed by a hag.
So, you guys are over here. You have several paths to take. This way, this way.
Through shadow, to the edge of night.
Direction you've gone.
Huh?
I can't, I'm tired. I don't want to make decisions.
You don't want to make decisions? I mean, that's what do you call him? Tia, what do you call the new guy?
Mr. Bossman.
Mr. Murdoch?
No, you call him Mr. Bossman.
You said the new guy.
Right. Oh no, Murdoch. I'm sorry. The first new guy.
Oh, Mr. Bossman.
Yeah, Mr. Boss. All right. Which way you guys going? Where's my thing? Why don't I have
You're
it?
going south into the swamp.
Oh, I didn't share the map, dude. I'm over here saying it's this way, this way, this way. I'm not showing you the map. All right, so you're here at the bridge. You can go this way. You can come here, or you can cut across, come south, go across this way. Which way you guys like to go? So again, it's this way.
So we're at the bridge, fork in the road.
To here. It's hard to see. Hold on. You guys are trying to get. Oh, that's terrible. Let's use blue. You guys are trying to get to here.
Yeah, I'll do that first path where it splits off and then goes south.
You want to go this way
Yeah. Yeah.
and then south?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, is that okay with everyone?
Yep.
All right. So you come.
Oh, that's
Sorry, what?
it's like, yep, that's perfectly fine. Lead the way.
You come down the Valley Road. 2, 3. Oh, took you the rest of the day. You get there in the evening. All right. But you do come up to Argynville's Holt. You see the ruins there of where you guys. I think that's about where you. Did you meet Roz there? I don't think so.
No, Roz was after
London.
Geppetto.
Who's London?
Yep.
What Hey, stop here or do you keep going?
We can stop. Well, what do you think, Mr. Bossman?
We can set up camp here.
You guys
That's cool with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
okay. Where's it at? Ah, there. I knew I had a map.
And then again, while they're setting up camp, Shaw, do you want to come hunting again?
Yeah. Getting a little hungry.
All right. They're going off into the woods by themselves. What are you three doing? 4, I should say now.
Starting a fire.
Start a fire.
Yep.
Murdoch.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, we're going to get the stone.
Mhm.
Are they're going off ahead of us or?
Well, they had said that they wanted to camp here in the ruins of this building, which is Argynville's Holt. Bring it up.
Didn't the druid say we should stay away from there?
They were talking about the Amber Temple.
Oh, okay.
This is
Too
where.
late though.
Huh?
I said too late though.
Mhm.
It's like, you should not go in there. Too late.
Down here is where they're thinking about camping. They've already been through here.
There was spiders and ghosts and
Creepy dudes looking at you from a window.
yep.
That's before my time.
Yes. So while they're setting up camp, I don't know. Where, what do you guys think? In the graveyard? That'd be a good place, right? It's got
Graveyard?
walls right here. Yeah, in the graveyard. There's a wall right here. You guys can just go through.
What's that tower right there in the top right corner?
This top right, this one?
That's a sepulcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sepulcher.
Oh, okay.
You can set up in there. You want to do
The
that?
vampires will feel right at home at least.
Is that right, Murdoch?
It would probably be a good place to set up because that way we could be defended, but it looks a little small.
You guys bust it open. Numbered map. It is not the other one.
It was a really cool ghost funeral.
It was. All right. Anyway, setting up in this place here. Open it up. I look at my notes. Jeez. There were a lot of stuff, guys. Okay.
This is also where we found an important book that I gave away like a dumbass.
Harness silver plated gargoyles shaped like dragons, wormlings clinging to the stone tile roof of this mausoleum. 8 foot tall, 4 foot wide marble door is set in the wall, engraved with a name, Argynvost. You guys are able to open it. And you know what? I don't think you guys have been here.
Yes, we have.
Where it says, "Here lie the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost, founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon."
I'm pretty sure that we went in because we were helping the ghosts with their funeral.
All right. So we sit up in here. You two run off. Survival.
Okay.
All right, well, I got a 19 total.
I got a 17 total.
All right. So both of you were able to try. D6 and a D12, please.
D6 and a D12.
Yep.
So I got
Just
a
one of us or
10,
both of us?
A 10 total?
a 10 on the 12, and a 6 on the 6.
16. Um, okay. What were you saying, Theo?
Oh, I was asking if you wanted it from both of us or just Shell.
Oh, just one person.
Okay.
And you guys are going through, you can hear growls. Very pronounced.
Um, can I sneak closer to it to see what it is?
So when you come through trees, you see a figure laying chest forward against a tree. Ankles are tore up, like they've been ripped apart. You see the back of a wolf biting into the neck of another human that's laying on the ground. Its front right paw looks a little off.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our actions.
How'd he get all the way down here? He's tearing into a human, right?
There's one over there with his leg broken. Or not broken, tore up. Ankle. Now you see this other person too. Their ankle's also tore up.
Ankle biter. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I think we should help them, Theo.
All right. And I'm going to try to attack the wolf to get it off of
It
the human.
quickly, hearing you move forward. Its teeth are bared. blood all down like this. Eyes are bloodshot red, and it's growing. Then you hear the person over here with a busted knee against the tree like this, moaning in pain. Constitution saves, fellas. And lady.
Everybody,
No, just those two.
I got a nat 20, so that gives me a 26.
Okay.
I got an 8.
What do you do, Theo?
I can't go there. I can't. Joel,
What?
you wouldn't happen to have a restraining spell, would you?
A restraining spell?
Yes.
Web?
Could you cast web on me?
Could I? You want me to stick you in a web?
Yes. I am really, really considering drinking human blood right now. Please web me up.
Oh my God. Whatever. Web.
Dex save.
Him or me?
Theo.
Uh,
he can always declare to fail it if you wish.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel it.
You fail it based on your roll of an 8, right? You're not trying to struggle to get out of it, correct?
Nope.
Okie dokie. So he's webbed.
I hope you know what you're doing.
He just can't do anything now, so
Right. So I look back at the wolves.
Wolf.
How many do I see? I didn't see that, Sam.
Two
Two?
bodies, one wolf. One of them is moaning in pain.
All right. Well, since we're trying to save them, cast Scorching Ray.
On the wolf?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, let me find where the new spell description. Hold on. Uh, three rays. So, all right. The first one goes at the wounded wolf.
I think there's only one wolf.
Thought he held up two.
Yeah, 2 humans, 1 wolf.
Oh, okay. So then all three rays will be at the wolf.
Okay.
It's 13 to hit on the first one.
Excuse me. That does not hit. It sidesteps.
Okay. Second ray. 21 to hit.
Okay.
2d6.
That hits.
Yeah, five points of damage.
Okay.
And it's still alive.
Yeah.
Third ray. Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And 7 points of damage.
12.
Oh yeah.
Its turn. 21. Does that hit you, Shaw?
Yes, it does.
It's going to tear into you. Make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
16 on the die, so
Okay.
16.
14 points of piercing.
Okay.
So it tears him down. Theo, you see Shaw open up. 3 bolts of flame. Hits the creature twice. Creature growls and comes forward, bounds, and jumps on top of Shaw and tears into Shaw. You do anything?
Um, how far away is how far away are we from the two bodies?
You're all within the 30-foot circle. You're webbed though.
So can I break out of web
Absolutely.
to go after the wolf and not the two bodies?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know, can I?
You're hungry. So,
Can I can I roll a constitution check to see if I can do that?
well, let's see if you break out first.
Okay.
Or acrobatics in your case.
19.
Okay. So you slip out. Constitution.
Please, please.
Here's to fail this one too as well.
Son of a 4.
That didn't sound good.
What do you
4
do?
is not good.
Can I have at least have some presence of mind to not to go after the wolf first since it's on my friend?
Your character. I don't have control of that.
Then I'm going to go attack the wolf.
Okay. Go for it.
Uh, booming blade. Uh, with my short sword. 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage. As you're
Okay.
biting and tearing into it. Or are you hitting it with a sword? You said short sword. Okay. What kind of a weapon is it?
It's a short sword +2.
Okay. Not silver.
Oh, it's the short sword pedal blade that you gave me way back when.
Okay. The one you found.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Um. Actually, well, yeah, that's too late now. So, uh, 13 piercing, um, 27 sneak attack, and with booming blade,
Oh, you did a booming blade attack?
yes.
Must have missed that. Okay.
So 13, 27 is 40, and booming blade is 12, so 52 damage.
Okay. Nice hit. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt the creature. Didn't like that at all. Is that your turn?
Uh, bonus action. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Shaw, you're back up. Creatures, you guys are engaged with it. The 3 of you.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? We are going to Eldritch Blast it.
It's a disadvantage because you're engaged with it. It's biting you and Theo's right next to you.
Oh, so I'm at disadvantage?
You would be if you were fighting, if you're going to shoot your Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay. So just to see if it's changed at all.
Feature that you could, or maybe that's just for tieflings.
It Did I do Booming Blade correctly? It's the weapons damage plus Booming Blade, or does Booming Blade damage replace the weapon damage?
Booming blade replaces the weapon damage.
So the weapon damage has to be taken off.
Yes.
You still get the sneak attack,
So
but it's
the initial damage of 13 has to be taken off, I think. Was it 13?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, got it. All right, what are you doing, sir?
I'm attacking with the first beam. So the low one is a 15 on the die, so that's 26 to hit.
Roll damage.
Okay, it's still a D10 plus charisma. And it moves back 10 feet.
Okay.
15. So that's 15 points of damage from the first beam.
Okay. Second beam.
So now I'm not at disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
12 on the die, so that's 23.
Okay.
10 plus 6. So that's 12 points of damage. It's knocked back another 10 feet.
Okay.
And then the third beam, that's a 14. So that's 25 to hit. And that would be 11 points of damage.
Okay. So you blast this thing. It charges forward, bursts into mist, and flies through the two of you into the forest.
Oh. Theo, he is turned into a vampire.
So,
Yes, he.
Camp. I mean, go ahead. Finish your comment.
Yeah,
Yes,
vampires
he
do
has.
that.
Uh, for once, I wish I could make things better instead of worse.
Why did you want me to throw you in a web if you were only going to break out of it?
Theo.
Because now you are in danger.
I was not in danger. It's a wolf.
Empire.
Oh God, my leg.
Uh-oh.
I'm going after the wolf. Charge.
The wolf is missed.
I'm following in the direction that it went. That the west went.
You gonna roll another con save?
Yes.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. All right. So you failed twice. It passed once and avoided it, and are now going after the mist. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Back at camp, Professor Murdoch, Emma in the now sepulcher, the little crypt thing. You can see there's different vaults. A couple of the doors are open, and then at the top you see a pedestal where looks like something would sit there, and on the outsides of it, and this is up above in the far side. So here's the main door when you come in. On the far side, you can see this pedestal where something would be sitting on, and then these wings of a dragon come all the way around to where the door is.
Huh.
What are you three doing?
I guess for me, I'm just looking around,
Okay.
see if I see anything valuable.
Okay. All right. Now,
There are multiple crypts in here, I'm assuming.
correct. Two of them are open. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Like broken open or
Or
just
broken open.
unused?
Like they're broken open. The rest are all sealed.
Are there names on them or is that not important?
Gertrude on 1. Hold on. Open crypts. Gertrude. Manchester. Okay. Got it? Yeah. Emma, what about you?
Yeah.
Um, going along with them, and I'm still one level of exhaustion, but I'm gonna.
Can you guys hear her?
I'm still one.
Yeah.
But I will.
Barely.
Following rather.
Okay. Okay. Following who though?
Following just the group. I want to stay close. I don't want to run off.
What do
I
you
don't want to
run off from where?
What do you mean from where? I
You
don't
guys
wanna
are in a crypt at the Argon household.
I don't want to be far from anyone.
So you're
wanna-
staying in the
I
crypt
don't
then?
want to be alone with. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I'm Shawl actually. Shawl.
Yep.
Got one body's neck is torn apart, the other one's a broken leg or tore apart leg. What are you doing, Shawl?
Well, remembering what the druids were saying about when bit by a vampire, transformation,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that I don't have any way to stop the transformation, I'm just going to put them out of their misery before they completely transform.
So you take care of the one whose throat's thing. What do you do to that one? How do you take it out of their misery?
Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna burn. You're gonna fry that
Yeah.
body. Okay. This body over here, who's still alive, Constitution save.
It's an 18 on the die, so it's a 24.
Okay. So burn that body.
And
That's
that body.
2 days. Okay. See ya.
Tony Stark cologne. Shut up and take my.
That was good timing.
Theo, going through the woods after this mist, it disappears. What do you do?
I'm going to see if I can find an animal that I can eat.
Okay. Go ahead.
17.
17. Okay. You find several conies whose throats have been ripped out.
Well, this is its hunting ground. Any blood still left in them?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. They're pretty chewed up.
I'm going to drink the very last of the wine.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're at 0 now. Awesome. Let me write that down. And then Shaw hit that 1. Okay. All right. What do you guys do?
Well, there's still one of the humans alive, right?
Yeah, the one that you passed the test. You said you were going to burn it.
Yes.
All right.
So after all that, I'm gonna go still looking for deer or something that I can feed on.
Go ahead and roll.
That's survival.
Correct.
That's a 10.
10. Okay. You can't find any. It's almost as if the land is giving you what you need, but you guys are avoiding it.
The land can go F itself.
Land is
Oh.
land is giving us what we need, but we're avoiding it.
Yeah. Resisting. Stop resisting. But no, that's what's happening.
Well, I'm gonna dejectedly walk back to camp.
Professor,
Hmm.
what you been up to?
Just looking at the open ones and
So
seeing if I can find anything.
you looking into the open ones, you can see that the both coffins made of really, really beautiful wood. Nice bronze handles are broken from this side. And whatever was in there was pulled out. Or maybe crawled out. Who knows?
Broken.
Oh.
This side.
Hmm. Anything else about the room?
The room itself is an octagonal shape. The center has a broken statue of a dragon. I don't remember you guys closing the door. I don't remember that happening. But would you know it? You guys hear footsteps outside. Something's dragging. Like step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. Anybody go outside?
Go outside. I'll
I will.
walk towards.
All right. So Emma's at the door looking out. Murdoch steps out. What about you, Professor?
I'll follow Murdoch.
Roz pulls this great sword because it's fuck this place. When you go out, Murdoch, you can see these two forms, both of them dressed in very nice. Well, at one time it was very nice clothing, like they were dressed like if they were going to church or something. However, they're rags and rotted and dirty, and they're dragging a large, looks like a bear, and pulling it towards the crypt.
Wow.
The bear is
strong.
lifeless, but
Pretty strong. I'm gonna
What do
duck
you
out
guys
of the
do?
way.
huh?
I'm gonna duck out of the way to make sure I'm not seen.
You gotta duck back into the
Like,
crypt.
back, yeah. in-
Okay.
Just
What about you, Professor?
observe.
I'm just gonna watch too.
Okay, Murdoch,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm standing there and looking at this like, "Huh?"
And they stop, look at you guys. Their eyes are sunken in, mouths are hanging, long tongues.
Long tongues.
Yes, the male and the female. And they look down at the bear and they start to rip its fur off. Horror check, you guys. Charisma
Huh?
50-15.
Did I see that or did I duck behind the wall?
You duck behind the wall. But you can hear
Wisdom
that.
save, Sam.
Huh?
Wisdom save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yep, DC 15. I gotta roll.
11.
Well, how about that?
What you get?
20.
20? All right, so you're good.
I got 11.
You failed. Professor, roll a d20.
Eight.
Okay. Agoraphobia. You know what that is?
Yeah, I don't like blood and guts.
You don't like outside. Roz got a 31.
Wow.
Bigger. Okay. Yeah, Roz is like, yeah, I've seen this before. It's not fun. And they're pulling out pieces and parts and just, they're not even picky. Whatever they can get their into their hands and pulling out. It's kind of like you ever seen a crab catch a clam? It opens it just enough, reaches it with its claw and grabs whatever it can, puts it in its mouth. He eats it and continues. But you do have agoraphobia. Whenever you are, where is it at?
So did he not want to come
Yeah,
out?
whenever you start your turn in an open space, you must make a fear save. So you're outside, fear save. It's a wisdom save 15.
Mm. Oh, 6.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're afraid of what's happening. You see this bear, and where was I? Yeah. Emma,
Uh-huh.
you're not affected by this, but you can hear it. It's kind of gross outside. Roz is like that. A few weeks ago, I'd probably be out there eating that bear with them. And right now, I'm not doing that. When you hear bones crack.
Eerily familiar.
Yeah. So, what are you doing, Murdoch and Professor?
I'm trying not to throw up.
Murdoch.
I'm looking at this, and they're tearing into this bear carcass, right? My instincts are telling me to pull my bow and shoot.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, creatures like that, I've never run into them before. I'm surprised I'm not freaking the hell out.
You might be. Might be.
But so, ready, aim, fire.
You gonna shoot?
Yeah.
All right. Shoot at one of those things.
Yep. I will take the female one.
Okay.
And that was terrible. That's a 9.
Yeah. Falls short. Hits the bear. Thunk. She reaches over, casually pulls the arrow out, throws it over there. What are you, Professor? What are you doing?
Me.
Oh wow, I get 3 attacks. Holy shit.
Oh,
Okay.
you shoot again? All right, go for it.
I just realized I get 3 attacks.
Go for it.
Second attack is a 21 to hit.
Ooh, that hits this time. You hit the girl. Oh!
That'll be 5 piercing damage, non-magical.
Eating that thing. Looking at you like, wow.
And last of the 3 will be a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
And that will be 7 piercing damage, non-magical.
Raz looks at you and says, are we doing this?
So Roz looked at me and what?
Says, are we doing this?
Looks like it's already been done.
Okay. So he runs forward, swings at her. 16 hits. Roll damages. 10 points of damage. You know what? Why not? He's gonna smite. Bonus action smite. Well,
I would hope so.
so see how much is that? 16 with the great sword, 14. No, I'm sorry. 14 slashing damage, and then 7 divine smite damage. And his bonus action is used. He's got a second attack. He's gonna swing again with that great sword. Oh, that's a nat 20, guys.
Nice.
We get our first card.
Woohoo.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and draw a card.
So when we do criticals, Murdoch,
Yes.
Sam has
Yes.
this deck of awesome things.
Okay.
It is a cool deck.
He knows about it.
Yep. You do crunchy crits, Sam?
We roll. I mean,
Okay.
we pull a card like we do in the other game.
Oh, that's right. We don't because we're not doing crunchies. We're doing the cards. That's right. Okay.
All
This
right,
What's crunchy?
All right, what was that?
this is the
Crunchy crits are a house rule where your first die is automatically maxed, and then you roll your extra die or dice, depending on what you might have. So, like if you're attacking with a longsword, which is a D8 plus your modifier, you'd hit 8 plus your modifier, and then an extra D8.
Oh, we do those in other games.
Yeah. Some people call them crunchy crits. There's other terms that get bandied about.
What is it, Emma?
It's the slashy one, right?
Yes.
This is a life-threatening card.
Okay.
Bloodied nose. Maximum double damage.
Ooh. So. Did I already roll damage? No, I just did a hit. Okay, so.
Now here's your other thing, Sam. You critted with the smite, or you critted with that tech, you can smite again.
Not if his bonus action used, he used a spell slot, not in 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's bonus action. He does.
Oh, that they changed it from a no action to a bonus.
Correct. It's bonus action and you use a spell slot.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8 plus 12 plus 4. That's 24 points of damage. And but it smashes her in her face.
Oh,
I mean, he comes down right across the face, splits and falls back, and the male gets up. "Ah!" And you see a face of anguish and pain.
uh-oh.
Like, oh my gosh. And it turns on Roz and goes to grab and bite him. We roll 10. Uh-oh. 21. I don't think that hits him. Does not. But tries to grab it again. Nope, not this time. Roz pushes him. So you can imagine.
Tiger shark bump.
My dog.
We're not here. You got the mail.
What happened?
Oh, Theo already said what happened. So I'm just moving on to the Murdoch, go ahead. You're up.
Just stop talking.
What? What was that you said? I
That he
didn't-
should not talk.
Why?
I don't know.
Stop it. Okay. Who is it? Murdoch, you're up.
Yes. So what we have the one is down, the other one is
Mail is now trying to get at Roz.
all right. I will close in, pull my weapons, and attack
Okay.
in melee.
Go ahead.
All right, so first attack's an 11.
Mhm.
Second attack is a crit.
Okay, so we'll draw the crit card, Miss Sonia. And by the way, I got to get you in here at the end of the round, of the previous round, so I'll get you in here in a second.
Tell me when to stop.
I don't know when to stop.
You can stop now.
Okay. And that is a top one, right?
Yeah.
Slice to the cheek.
Uh-oh.
Triple damage.
Oh God! All right.
Not triple max.
Wow.
Triple damage.
Well, still, it's max plus, then triple that. What is your max damage, Murna?
Max would be 11.
So 33 plus your modifier, right?
Well,
Oh,
that's a D6 plus 5's my mod.
okay. So 18 plus
So
5.
So yeah, 18. Okay, sorry, you're right. 23 would be the max
All right.
for a triple.
And then roll on the first attack because you hit within 11.
The first attack,
Yeah, you hit within 11.
I hit with an 11. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be 9 slashing damage.
Okay. So 33 plus 9 is 42. Third attack, please.
No, 23 plus 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. 23 plus 9 is 32.
32.
Okay.
And then third attack is a 12.
It hits. Roll damage.
and that will be 11 flashy.
Okay, so Theo and
And then
Shaw come into the courtyard.
Is it still there?
Oh, it's done. It's dead.
Oh.
So,
Oh, it's dead.
and I was describing that. Theo and Shaw, as you guys are coming into the courtyard, you can see Murdoch's slice hitting this creature, falling down, bouncing off of the bear carcass corpse, and then rolling off. And Emma comes out,
You get around the corner.
peeking around the corner, and you can see the professor has a look of possibly fear. I don't know. And Roz is like, you and I are going to be all right together.
Well, Shaw's gonna immediately start running to get up to him.
Okay.
Ask him what the hell's going on.
Follow suit.
I overreacted.
What do you mean by that?
We're so full of overreaction. And it's
Well, I saw those things, attacking that bear carcass, and I had to shoot him.
Sounds logical.
And then the Mr. Armor over here attacked him, and then he was getting attacked, so I helped. But yeah.
And Theo, what did you say you were doing?
What
Thorn
the
and Shaw.
hell were those things?
Say again, Murdoch?
I'm like, what the hell were those things? I've been in some alleyways. I ain't never seen shit like that.
Welcome to these alleyways.
No. 3 corpses are there. Bear, male, female. It dawns on you that the names of the crypts inside is Gertrude and Manchester.
and
Well, I think we just met them.
Probably not their best selves.
Burn the bodies.
Theo thinks you guys should burn the bodies. If you haven't heard.
That was a question.
I am I'm not against that. Is that something that needs to be done when we do drop these things?
On that, you hear the guy shift and put one hand down as if he's trying to push himself back up.
It's helpful, yeah.
Theo, do you come over and smack this one?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. You're at advantage because it's prone.
Oh.
The male is starting to get back.
Sorry, zombie.
What'd you get?
25.
25? Okay, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It is prone. And because you were advantage, you have all those dice. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, so this is not going to be a boom blade. It's just going to be a regular hit.
Awesome.
So 11 piercing and 28 sneak.
Oh, how do you finish?
I just bash him on the back of the head with the pommel of my short sword.
Nice hit. Falls down. Now it's not just mostly dead. It's
not just
it's expired corpse. It is a destroyed corpse. Big hole in the back. Crunched. What was that?
It is an X corpse.
Correct. All right. So, welcome, Murdoch.
Uh-huh. That's a hell of a welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
You were okay with drama. Just want to put that out there.
It's just another day in our life.
So, Murdoch, what do you think? Can I continue?
Yeah.
All right.
With
Emma.
trepidation in his voice.
Smart man.
Emma,
Yes,
you have fun?
I did.
Professor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaw?
As always.
Theo?
Yes.
Oh, Sounds so low. All right, guys. Theo, I know you got to get ready. I hope your service is awesome. And
Thank you.
Theo, I'll see you tomorrow for Lord of the Rings.
Yes, yes, indeed.
We'll have some fun there. Professor, I'll see you next Saturday.
Yep.
Chuck, I will see you Thursday evening for Alien RPG. And
Yep.
Shaw next Saturday.
Yep. Everybody
Take
have a
care,
good
everyone.
week.